guys, welcome to TCR. Sid here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're going to talk a little bit about why you need help on your homestead and who you should be getting that help from. Sometimes it's hard to ask for help, guys. We've all been there where we've gotten ourselves into a situation where we just can't see what the right avenue is to make it a happy outcome, right? And sometimes we get stuck in that mentality of I have to plug away at it, I have to do it myself, I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. There's only so much beating your head against a wall that you can do. YouTube, yes, is a great resource for researching an issue when it comes up. There's a lot of us out there that have had experience in things that we have made a video about and posted. Chances are, nowadays, you can Google just about anything on YouTube and you will find somebody who's made some kind of video about it. Now, their solution may not be your solution, but sometimes it'll get you going down the right track. Something we've touched on in other videos is the idea of when you're a homesteader, when you are a prepper, when you are living a more off the grid, out of the norm type lifestyle where you're raising your own food, breeding your own animals, etc., that it's important to have a network of people that you can rely on for advice, for information, and for trading. So building that network becomes very important as you're growing your homestead and as you're getting more and more into preparedness and prepping. Finding some social media groups locally in your area that pertain to gardening or farming or raising chickens or rabbits or whatever it is that you're into or starting to get into on your homestead or venture into for preparedness. It's a great way to join those groups, meet some people in your area that you can easily meet up with to swap goods when you have too much of item X and they've got too much of item Y and neither of you has, you can swap, and it's great. It's a great way to pool your resources locally in your hood and meet some new people that maybe you would have met otherwise that can become a great resource for you for information, for goods, and for somebody that you know that you can call when you get in a jam. As your relationship builds with them, as you trade things more and more, you'll be able to, call on them in a bad situation perhaps, and vice versa. Maybe whatever your day trade is something that they need assistance in and you get a little side gig out of it. There's all kinds of things like that that kind of snowball from just joining a few of these groups and meeting a few people on them and kind of getting known in your community. Not being afraid to ask your friends and neighbors that are like-minded and live a similar lifestyle for assistance when you're doing a big project. You need a network of people. Rome wasn't built in a day and it wasn't built by one guy, right? So chances are they're going to have some information or some insight into what you're building or making that can be very helpful to you. Keep you from having a few headaches, save yourself some stress and drama of, oh no, I got to this far into building this coop and now I realize that I didn't make a door, whatever. Somebody with a little bit more experience that has built coops before or has designed, outdoor sheds is going to be able to kind of prevent you and steer you in the right direction. So don't be afraid to reach out to some of your friends and your neighbors that are in that community, that are in, when I say the community, near you, that live a similar lifestyle as far as homesteading goes, to reach out and ask, hey, do you mind helping me for a few hours this afternoon? And what do you want in trade for a few hours of your time? Or maybe they'll just do it to be nice and to get to know you or hang out and have a few beers, whatever, barbecue at the end of it. It's a great way to really drive home that relationship of having a support system for, when things do go bad, which is part of what preppers are preparing for, is something going wrong, to be able to then reach out to that person and have them help you out. never going to be able to learn everything about everything. As much as I love chickens, I am learning new things about them all the time. So it's completely feasible to think that even if you have been homesteading for a while and doing pretty okay on your own, that maybe you're missing something. Maybe there's something that somebody else who has a different experience, something that you can get from them information-wise or help-wise or trade-wise that can really benefit you in the long run. I don't know what's going on over there. Animals freaking out. Part 1. I think people just underestimate the importance of having that network when you're living this kind of lifestyle, so that you can offload some extra goods that, yeah, you've got yourself a surplus, and yeah, you've got, the things that you need, but you're missing whatever item. It's a great way to swap with people, get to know them, be brave after you join some of those groups. If there isn't already like a local farmer's market or a local neighbor swap, see about setting one up. Jump out there and get the community together. It's just a great way to build a stronger community, a better network for you for trading and homesteading your goods. And that way, when you need something and you run into a brick wall where you don't know what to do, you will feel comfortable reaching out to your network that you've now created in your community and saying, guys, who knows what to do because this just happened. And somebody will be able to bail you out, help you, give you the information, or lend you a hand to make it run a little bit more smoothly. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that bell so you get the notifications, and as always, have a great day. Talk less and do more. Whose fucking cat is that? Marty! Marty! That's my cat. Marty! Marty!